all types of ways and all body types. And why is pregnant not one of them? If you have a job and you're supposed to be portraying like all these different characters, how is it that none of these 100 characters is pregnant?
Because a pregnant woman in a Gap commercial would be major.
You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat.
Welcome back to Mic'd Up on a Tuesday. Today, we have a extremely special guest. She has graced the stage with many. Meg Thee Stallion. She's done the movie Spirited. She's done a lot of things, but now she's about to embark on her best gig yet, being a mommy. Courtney Allen.
Oh my God. Hi. Is it my best gig?
Baby.
Still to come.
We'll see. Coming soon.
First of all, your fans, they're going to watch this and say, who?
No, they're not, because y'all need to know Courtney if you don't know Courtney. Courtney, we've been friends for how long?
Long.
When did we meet? Okay, I always ask my guests when we met.
Oh, baby, I know when we met.
I know the story. This story I know verbatim.
You lose some, but her. It's her day, okay?
So, Courtney, you had just moved to LA.
Yeah.
And
that was like my first
job out here.
Job that wasn't like getting paid $50.
Right. This is already starting out so good. No, so Courtney moved to LA and Cheryl hired you, right? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Cheryl Murakami. We love you. My girl, my queen. She hired Courtney on Iggy Azalea and I was choreographing, and Cheryl gave me the job. Cheryl said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and hand this one to you. So now I am choreographing for these grown, beautiful women. Like, we have legends in the room.
Yeah.
Like Lark, Jamie, all of y'all were bomb.
That had stressed me out in itself, by the way.
That was crazy.
That I came because I didn't know Cheryl.
No, you came in the whirlwind.
I had just gone to her class one day and she was like, she DM'd me and she said, what are you doing tomorrow? I said, oh, nothing. So I was living on my best friend's couch. Just living on my best friend's couch.
With purple hair, by the way. Courtney had purple hair. That was her shit.
Period. And she was like, you want to come to rehearsal for Iggy? And I was like, sure.
Had you ever done an artist job yet?
No.
So that was your first experience ever?
I'm pretty sure.
And you came in the whirlwind, honey.
Baby, with Lark and Jamie in the room.
Child.
What are you saying? I was so stressed out. I was like, oh my God, these girls are going to eat me alive.
No, please. You were in there holding your own. I remember teaching choreography and Courtney being like, bet, whooping ass on the mic for real.
I was such a wild, just Florida girl.
It's fun.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so let's talk about it since you brought it up.
What?
Florida. Resident. Tell them where you from. Friend.
Tampa 813 Hope. Wait a minute.
Oh, wow. Okay, wait. So Tampa, did you do studio in Tampa?
Studio? Oh, like a dance
studio. Like a dance studio?
Oh yeah, I grew up a studio. This hip hop shit.
Please, I say that all the time. This shaking ass for money shit.
I was not shaking anyone's ass.
No.
They didn't even have hip hop at my dance studio.
Period.
We didn't even compete. It was a Broadway studio. They said, you're not competing. We're focused on training.
Don't
here.
you bring that black shit in here, okay?
I was the only black person there.
Only black person in your studio?
Only black person. Carlin DeMarco. Shout out to Carlin DeMarco. Miss Sandy.
That's crazy.
Only
so
black
you
person.
kept your ratchetness even through.
Ooh.
That's how you know it's in there for real.
It's deeply embedded.
It's deeply rooted.
And people don't know about it unless they
really know about it.
They're like, oh wait, you're black.
No, black.
I'm like,
That's so funny because you get to, but that is also a superpower of yours that you can adapt to any I've seen you literally talk to different types of people from all around the world for real.
Yeah.
And not feel like you're trying too hard. Like it's just natural for you.
Gift and a curse sometimes.
Gets you in trouble.
It's me in a little trouble.
How did you decide to move to LA? What was the final point where you were like, bitch, I'm going?
I finally had a little bit of money.
Okay.
For my whole life, this is so crazy. My whole life, I was dancing. Well, not my whole life. I didn't start dancing until I was 9, which is kind of late for people.
For people, yeah.
So I was dancing, went to college, was dancing in college, but not, commercial.
Right.
I had ballet for 4 hours a day. You know, I was
real.
Yeah. My teacher was from Joffrey. Oof. It was very structured and strict. And I was like, I'm not going to do this for a career. I didn't want to go to a company. And then randomly, once I graduated college, I started working for Disney Cruise, which was still very open mouth smile and
best one yet, the best one yet, the best one yet.
But it was a little bit away from the technical side, a little bit more. And everybody on the cruise ship was like, you gotta go to LA. And I was like, I don't know about gotta.
So they told you.
They said you gotta. I had never thought of this. It never crossed my mind.
What were you going to do? You were going to do the cruise and then just go back home?
Who knows?
Yeah,
I was
going
to work at the cash and carry.
Period.
I don't know what my plans were. Like, I have a degree.
Right.
I have a broadcast journalism degree. And maybe I was going to use that.
You should be doing this.
Hey. Let me ask you something.
Question.
So maybe I was going to do that. Who knows? I thought I had all the time in the world.
Right.
But child, I went on that cruise. They said, you got to go. I had them put a little money in the pocket. I said.
So you went.
Came.
And that's when we met you, right after that.
Came.
Word.
Came.
Yeah, but bitch, you've been working ever since you got, no shade. You've had a very blessed time in LA. The girls can't all say that. No shade. So shout out to you. Shout out to you.
It didn't feel like it, but.
It didn't feel like, of course, because like it feels like every week is like a year long.
Yeah. Ooh, fighting for your life. Each day is all my life I had to fight.
What's one thing about Florida that you miss?
Ooh, Dexter. Community, which is weird because while I feel like I have a community here and I feel like I have a really good community here, sometimes I feel like we just don't all get enough time to be like I went on a rant on my Instagram the other day.
Really?
Obviously, I'm pregnant. I'm not just a really big bitch. I'm pregnant. Obviously, I'm pregnant. And every now and then I have like a craving for something.
Right.
And, I'm like the cooking friend, but sometimes I don't feel like cooking. I be lazy.
Yeah.
I'm heavy now. Back be hurting.
Courtney is the cooking friend, though. Courtney cooks everything.
Oh, y'all.
She makes ice cream. Like, that's the kind of cooking friend she is for real.
I'm too young to be doing all of this. I have to do this until I'm 60.
Ain't no damn Mamie bitch. Like, what you mean?
Until I'm 60. I'm the grandma already. The grandma is the baby. This is too much.
And the baby is the grandma.
So I was like ranting. I was like, I can't even call none of you hoes up and say what y'all cooking. Cause
You
y'all
said
ain't
that on Instagram? You did, and then you said, and what you do be cooking be nasty.
Y'all
You
be
did
cooking
say that.
these rice and these salmon and these green beans every day. I'm tired of it. I want a lima bean and a short rib. Or something.
But you cook cuisine, Courtney. Everybody don't cook like that.
But if I was in Florida,
you would have people that cook like that, and they'll bring by a plate with some tinfoil on top.
Hello, wouldn't have to worry about it. A cup of Kool-Aid, they'll bring me a slice
Everything.
of pound cake
And
wrapped in a cellophane. You know what I'm saying? A
That's
couple
real.
boiled peanuts. So I think that kind of community, just like where I can really ask somebody for a cup of sugar.
call on whatever. Yeah, that's real too.
You know what I mean?
And we're yes, like you said, we all have a good community out here. But then at the same time, some people's energies change because of the situation with the professions and the this and the emotions and so it definitely gets a little dicey.
Losing friends over jobs.
In layman's terms.
And I just don't have the time for that. I'm not about to lose no friend over no job shit.
We definitely gonna get into that. What was your thing that you watched on YouTube when you was growing up? Since you weren't in like a competition studio or a hip hop studio, did you watch like YouTube videos and stuff growing up?
Didn't watch dance. I'll tell you that.
You didn't watch dance at all.
Oh no, baby. I was not that dancer.
That's fierce.
I did not I didn't move here being like, oh my God.
I know this person and this person, this person.
Didn't-
That makes so much sense because Courtney didn't know
a soul.
body.
Didn't know a soul. Which is really crazy. Like,
But why
I just
not?
really stumbled upon this.
And now you got your cool night at your baby shower. Shout out to you, bitch.
I just stumbled into this career.
Well.
I really was like, all right, I'm dancing. Because I didn't know who anyone
Absolutely.
was. Like, people would be like, who do you look up to? And I would be like, my mom.
My mother.
Pootie Tang.
Jesus H. Christ. It's like, you know what I mean?
I just didn't. I don't know why or.
I think there's something beautiful about not idolizing people that are, no shade, regular people. And like, we're going to work together. Like, if we, God willing, we do. If we don't, we don't.
Oh my God, that was my whole thing.
If we don't, we don't.
I can't put you on a pedestal because then like when I start getting to know you and you're a normal person, I'm gonna be like, ugh. So I just couldn't. But did I ever watch YouTube? I don't know. I was very much an outside. I was outside barefoot.
Very Florida.
I was barefoot.
Very outside.
I was barefoot outside at the Candy Lady.
Always barefoot outside, for real.
Running down
God.
the street. So I don't know if I
so
watched
funny.
a lot of YouTube growing up. Not even in high school, honestly.
And like, what's a misconception that you had moving out here that you see as either true or not true? Like something you thought was going to be and then something you did not think was going to be.
My God.
Journalist.
This is the Oprah Winfrey, the Wendy Williams of our generation. We needed you.
We needed you. You saved us.
I thought moving out here that I never thought it was going to be easy. I just didn't think that the industry was going to be as topsy-turvy as it is. I didn't think it was going to be like as inconsistent, as political, as high schoolish.
Yeah. Because you came from a no shade, like what we as dancers call a regular job, like where you're on a cruise and you're getting a same like on Broadway. You know that day, you know that number, you know you're
going in the show. There's no, unless you have laryngitis and somebody else is going in for you, you're going in the show. You're doing these shows every week. This is how much you're getting paid. They're not going to take it away from you. They're not. It was not.
You don't have to fight anybody. You don't have to like kiss up to anybody. It's just you do your job.
And once you have the job, you have the job. It's yours.
That's it.
You're not in
Some
fear
people have
every
been
day
in
of
these shows for
losing it.
20 years.
Not in fear of losing your job every day. Not coming to work being like, oh yeah, yesterday you was on.
You had an attitude problem, so we're thinking about letting you go. I didn't eat breakfast.
Had a bad day. My grandma has cancer. Like
damn.
They don't care.
They don't give a damn, honey. They don't give a damn.
I just had no clue. I had no clue. Like, you hear the phrase like it's not, what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, I
Real
had
shit.
no clue. I had
shit.
no, and I wasn't even young. I moved here when I was 25. So it's like,
right.
I was old
Considering,
enough.
That's,
I was older. So, and when I was like, oh dang, I really got to get some friends out here.
Gotta find a friend.
I don't know a soul. I'll never work.
And you're so friendly though. Like you are so good at talking to people. Like I just feel like you.
I'm a yapper.
Yeah, you could do it. You can do it.
I'm definitely a yapper, babe.
And you gotta honestly, if you're coming out here and you want to work and you want to do that, you gotta have a part of that. Like I am not good at that. I am not good at that.
I don't know, Dexter.
I'm not.
I think you're selling yourself short.
I can do it if I have to, but my natural reaction is not to go and like
be
yap
warm
it up.
and like.
No. Okay, wait, I didn't say that.
Cold-hearted snake.
Nasty, rude. Yeah,
rude, bitch.
Happens.
Yeah.
So have you always wanted to be a dancer? Like, was that like when you were younger, like, oh, I want to do this?
I wanted to do everything.
Yeah.
And today still I want to do everything. You ask me next week, I'll tell you I want to be a pilot.
Period.
Just yesterday, I told one of my man's friends I want to apprentice him as a barber.
Period.
I want to do it all.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I was younger, I was like, maybe I will dance, but like.
That plus everything else.
I thought I was going to be a poet.
Period.
And like, ask my mom. I tried to change my major in college to sign language so I can be a sign language interpreter. Dexter, I have
It's that Gemini. That's what that is. You just want to be everywhere.
I want to be everywhere.
Hey.
And it's really sad because I can't.
But here's the thing. You are so good at so many things. Like, okay, so y'all, Courtney had a baby shower the other day. She literally curated a charcuterie board that said baby.
Charcuterie boards are normal, Dexter.
I'm sorry, Courtney. I am aware of that, but the salami was in a flower.
A white woman taught me how to do that.
Shout out to the white woman who taught you how to do
the white ladies.
But you can do so many things. Like, you're so multifaceted. Like, hello?
I would start calling myself dancer multi-hyphenate.
Period.
Courtney
Everyone else does, and they don't do it.
They need to take them hyphens out, child.
Please. So you move into LA, you immediately hop into a job. Like, did that scare you or did that motivate you to be like, oh, bitch, I could do this for real?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Right.
This is the thing, though. Like, I was motivated, like, I can do this a little bit.
Right.
But then, like, the job itself was kind of like...
Scary.
You were there.
Scary.
Hey, you were there. The job was like, hey, we're going to Africa. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're going to learn 2,000 numbers in 10 minutes.
Send me a video on the plane of the choreography, like...
Listen.
Hey, yo.
I still have my book that I had on the plane, by the way, where I was making new formations. One of the dancers, I don't know if you remember one of the dancers they were making on the flight.
Yes.
Her passport was expiring.
Yes, her passport was, yes.
And we had to go and reblock the whole thing. So I felt confident. I was like, oh, this is something I can do. I have already gone through the trenches with this one job. But then the thing they don't tell you is after the job, you don't have nothing to do.
Right.
And so that's when I was like,
that's when the real depression kicks in. It's
like the letdown. You're like,
literally.
And
it's like waking up hungover. Like, it's just the worst.
It's the worst. You're like, I just came from Morocco. I partied all night. I was on stage. So what if it was with Iggy Azalea? I was on stage.
She was there. You know what I mean?
So what if it was her? I was on stage. I had a great time. I made a check. And now I come home and I come back to my best friend's apartment, which, you know, I love my best friend.
Because you were staying with her at the time still.
Love my best friend. Shout out to her for
real, though.
I lived in that lady's living room for 2.5 years.
Ciao.
Do you hear me?
Ciao.
And she didn't kick me out.
That's a friend, though, for real.
That's my bitch.
How long have you been friends?
I've been friends with her since I was 11.
Shout out to Portia. What show is Portia on, by the way?
What Wags?
Wags, y'all watch Wags on Netflix. Portia on there.
And keep it cute, because I will fight about my girl.
Yeah. Okay.
It gets rowdy. It's rowdy over here.
So like with you, I feel like you're very good about like the jobs that you decide to do. Like you're very, I wouldn't say selective, like you're only like, oh, I'm only doing this, but like you just are always put in the right positions with the right people, I feel like, which is obviously shout out to you and your energy. And that's, I feel like, how you got on Meg, because I don't know if you know this, but Courtney has been trying to get on Meg Thee Stallion since Meg Thee Stallion first became Meg Thee Stallion.
Since forever. Since been pimping.
Like, for real, Courtney.
Since it was only Corbin and Katie.
We made Courtney do the body challenge and she did not want. I made Courtney do a full fucking concept video because I said, no.
You harassed me.
You're going to get on that tour. You're going to.
I was prepping for Thanksgiving and went outside and started doing the body challenge.
You're going to. I don't care because I knew you deserved and belonged on that tour.
And still didn't get on it until I still didn't dance for Meg until like 3 or 4 years later.
Was that after we did the thing?
Yeah.
So after that, you still, because me and Courtney danced for Meg together on Late Late Show. I'm gonna put a clip right here because we ate that.
Bells are gonna jingle, bitch, they jingle, bitch, I'm a Santa.
Yeah.
And then the 3 years later, that's when you actually got on the tour?
Yeah. And I did a video for her first, Cobra. That was my first Megan thing. And by then I had been like, put on a veil, released for so many Megan jobs that I remember Thanksgiving for the Apple Music. I was going into a fitting. I was like, oh my God, I finally did it. I'm hired. Released. Baby.
After the fitting?
It was Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving week, okay? I had canceled my flight home. I just remember I was boohoo crying. And I don't get emotional about like not doing jobs. And I just remember my boyfriend looked at me and he was like, what is wrong? Ooh. Like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm not okay.
No, I'm not.
I'm not okay.
I'm not.
I really thought I was going to do this job.
Especially when, no shade, like you should be on that stuff. Like that is your type of gig.
You know, I was thinking that too. Obviously, I didn't see it for the girl for a little while. I too was thinking.
I too felt the same way.
For me.
Wait, okay, so is like tour exactly what everybody would think it is with Meg? Like y'all drinking every night, y'all partying, y'all losing it, y'all shaking ass everywhere.
Woo!
That's what the girls want to know.
I had a blast.
They all had a blast.
It was 100% a hot girl summer. Aww. I got pregnant right after. It was a hot girl. You guys, Dexter, we had fun.
I'm sure.
We had fun.
Like Megan is fun.
We had fun.
Fun.
Do you hear me?
Fun.
We danced. We drank. We partied. We cackled.
Yeah.
Like every night after the show, we would just go in the dressing room and play like we're such aunties. It's so crazy.
Oh.
We would play like old school jams and drink red wine.
Please.
And be in our robes and just like
after a show with Meg Thee Stallion, major. That we call that duality. Honey.
We had a good time, okay? Shaking ass and taking names.
And all the girls are fun. Like all the girls are like a key.
And that's what I also liked. We had a couple of like younger girls, they were also fine, but like the majority of us, like we're older, we're in our 30s. You know what I mean? And so it was like we were just relating to each other. We could be around each other without getting on each other's nerves.
That's good.
When you sleeping this far away from somebody on a bus, honey, and you in the shower naked together every day, you gotta be able to get along.
Okay. Explain a day on tour with Meg. Like, just like any day, any random day. A show day, let's say.
First of all, our schedule was hectic, okay? Like, there was like, sometimes we would have 5 show days.
Oof.
I mean, 5 days of shows.
Yeah.
So like, a lot of tours, you go on, you get 2 days in this city.
At least a little day off in between something.
Running, okay? So our days would be, you pull up to the venue, not even to the hotel. We don't have time to go to the hotel. Pull up to the bus. Pull up in the bus to the venue. Go in the venue, brush your teeth, take a shower.
Do all the things.
Go get a bite, maybe.
Eat that damn catering in them damn venues.
Eat that cold ass,
that
nasty
grilled
ass.
chicken chop.
And they always got a little sign, welcome. This is what you did to welcome me?
Keep it.
This is awful. This is horrible. Go eat your little catering. And then we had these wigs. So the wigs took over our lives, okay? So every day we would eat, do whatever we need to do. It would take us at least an hour and a half to do our wig. Re-glue the wig, curl the wig, put it in pins. Like, the wig was like a paid supporting actress. The whole,
in the show.
the wig
Courtney
was the star.
You had to do it every day, every show?
Every show day, we had to re-glue our wig. Because the show was 75 minutes and we danced for like most of it. So
you need to glue it on.
The wigs were lifting by the end of the show. We were sweating, baby. The wig was
You
like
was dancing, baby.
Listen, I have pictures and I have clips of my wig being like back here.
Bye, Courtney.
You think I'm lying? My forehead was as bigger than it's ever been. Wig back here at the end of the show.
Courtney.
Wig back here.
So that's like an hour and a half that you have to just dedicate alone to that.
Yeah.
And then makeup, that's after.
That's another,
Ooh.
by that time, we're rushing to get our costume on.
So you really don't even have no time before the show, no shade.
Oh, no. Maybe take like a brief nap. You know what I mean? Yeah. So then you do the show. You're exhausted. But then you try to have a little bit more energy after the show. You got to bathe again. Yeah. You got to bathe. You have a little sip. Yeah. Eat if you can. Yeah. Our bus call was always 2 a.m.
Okay.
So we would do whatever, parlay, whatever, something.
Get on the bus, knock out.
And head to the next city.
And do the same thing all over again.
Pull up to the venue.
Catering. Wig. Makeup. What? Courtney.
Oh.
And then y'all still found time to party and shake ass.
I don't know how we found the time.
Because you're superstars.
We didn't sleep.
Doesn't matter.
What did Gaga say? Bus, another show, party, but another.
Abracadabra.
That's what we did for 4 months.
So Courtney has been very blessed to bounce back and forth between the white jobs and the black jobs. And I'm going to go ahead and just explain to the viewers what a white job and a black job is. When you are a token on a white job, you are the only black person on that job. Mm-hmm. And let's just call a spade a spade. Those pay really, really well.
That's where the coin at.
That's where the coin at. Mm-hmm. That's just where the coin at. Mm-hmm. And then we also know, the black jobs. We know when we shake and ask for money.
Yeah.
Which can pay well as well, but if we're talking realty,
it'd be a little funnier with the money.
It'd be a little funnier with the money. Yeah. We need to fix that. That's something we need to fix.
Gotta fix it.
But how is that space for you? Because I too have been a token.
Yeah.
On a job or two of a
Dexter
white.
Be on the white job.
I'd be on the white job as well.
He don't want to say in his day.
Stop.
Open mouth smile.
Oh please.
Yeah.
Jazz. How? What would you say the main difference is besides money? Besides all that, where do you see a difference in the two?
I would say when I'm on the jobs with the Caucasians, they first of all are like enamored by everything.
Oh my God, you can't do wrong,
babe. They love you.
You can't do wrong.
You're literally like,
and they speak so kindly.
You're the best thing since sliced bread.
To make sure that I'm not offending. Yeah.
HR. Mm-hmm. You're the best thing since sliced bread, okay? Mm-hmm. You walk in there and they're like, where have you been my whole life?
Why are we not best friends?
They treat you like they actually hired you.
Like picked you.
They treat you like I am the one that handpicked you. Because
also, let's talk about that too, because usually on those, it's a casting.
Yeah.
Submission pictures, like even seeing your Instagram or just like a referral. Because there's not really like major auditions, open auditions for those kind of jobs.
Right.
Commercials, movies. Yeah. Sometimes, yes, but you know.
But they're few and far between.
Few and far between, for sure.
They treat you like they want you there because ultimately they do want you there because they're the ones that chose you.
Hello.
And I just think sometimes on the jobs with the Afro-Americans, with the Negroes.
Baby.
Oh, they treat you like you groveled for the
no, and like they're like, you're welcome, and I'm like, no, you're welcome.
Did I miss something?
I'm the one completing said service for
you. You asked me to do this. You hit me up and my agent and said,
and sometimes not your agent, because sometimes they just DM you and then who you with? All right, well, we'll figure that out later.
And you asked me my availability, and I've cleared my entire schedule for you.
Type shit.
And you are treating me like you don't want me here, which I just think I really think it's insane sometimes. And it used to bother me, but then I literally would have to go home and tell myself, like, girl, they hired you. You fine.
And you fine. And you're hitting it. Like, you're not the one in the room that's the weakest link anyway.
I'm not in the...
and that's the other thing, too. Why is it this thing about, like, on these hip-hop jobs and on these, like, those kind of jobs, why is the point to make everybody feel like shit? So that we perform better. Do you want,
and that's the thing, you want us to be on stage and have this rapport and this energy, and we're supposed to like put this energy into the audience, and we're supposed to be happy, but just a minute ago you was telling me I went in the step and I was looking like shit and pull up and
coming in here looking dusty. Why y'all coming in here looking dusty? I could outdance all y'all. Well, then let's do it.
How am I supposed to translate that into the audience?
And it's not all, of the hip hop commercial jobs, but it'd be some.
It'd be a good handful.
It'd be some.
And it's like you're not motivating people like that.
Not at all.
You're not inspiring people to be their best self.
Not at all.
You're tearing their confidence down. And how are they supposed to do the job that you have picked them to do? Mm-hmm. When you've stripped away their confidence.
And some people ain't able to bounce back. Like, I am somebody who doesn't give two shits. You are somebody who doesn't give two shits. But everybody in life, we've seen people cry in rehearsal because they were so broken down.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
Weird.
And why do you want that?
Weird.
That makes me sad.
And so you would say the treatment as far as like the respect level, is there anything else that you notice a difference of? Because for me, it's definitely giving just like the organization of it. Let's just call it spade a spade.
Hooey.
The organization of it.
Time management.
And you know me, like I've hired Courtney on jobs and I've tried my best. And it'd be on some hip hop jobs too, that I'd be trying my best to like organize the situation. Like the Iggy Azalea job we were talking about. That's a hip hop job with a Caucasian. So now it's all crazy.
It was all jumbled
all over the place.
We thought we were going into something.
We were fighting for organization and like information and just like
the information.
Tell me.
Why are you keeping info from me?
I'm in the show.
Why don't you want me to know what time I have to come to work?
I'm in the show
until midnight the night before.
I don't know who we picking. I'm gonna let you know. I have to tell these girls if they're on the job or not. Can you just tell me before 3 a.m., please?
Why?
Please, so I can tell them. So
why
they can.
Can't you tell me 4 days ago I had to take my braids out? Why am I hustling to get these braids out right now, and we have to get a wig on in 4 hours? Why couldn't you tell me that?
Do you know the horror stories I have with the hair department?
Yeah, because Dexter likes to wear,
I am a grown ass woman. I'm going to do whatever I want to do.
With his hair on this very show. He likes to wear his hair how he likes to wear his hair. And you should be able to. You're an adult. And
also, too, you knew how I was coming when I came here.
You seen my hair when you hired me.
I'm on social media. I'm not like, I'm kind of on social media. I'm on social media. So what you saw that post a day ago, that's current.
Still how I look.
That's current.
It's still how I look.
The story, that's current.
Mind you, you picked me with this hair.
That's current. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like
it be everything. See, you finna get me.
That's why I said I'm just being honest. Like, and this is not no shade about like this side, but it's like I want to say me as a black artist want to make sure that any job that I'm hiring somebody on is run correctly as it should be. It's not about no fucking color. It's about just do it right, in my opinion.
That's it. Let's just all
do it right.
Let's just all do it right.
Because I'm from Miami, and them jobs down there, those are definitely not right.
A mess.
Those are a wreck.
Throw them in the garbage.
Literally start the whole thing over.
Every job, throw it away.
Any job I've done in Miami,
throw it out.
I'm talking about videos of like big artists that happen in Miami.
Throw it out. Latin MA.
Throw it out. Throw it out. Throw it out.
It's all a mess.
Because of the organization. That's real tea.
Yeah.
Period.
Get it together.
I call you a personality hire with talent all the time.
I love being a personality hire.
Because Courtney can walk in a room and do nothing. And people just start laughing.
I love being a personality hire. You know, and it's not just with dance, because every job I have,
You a personality.
You know what I worked at Soul Cycle.
Oh, yeah.
You remember? Baby, I was the personality
They
hire.
loved you.
And they were trying to make me a keyhole to
They
promote me.
put you in the ad.
Don't know why y'all are trying to promote me. I haven't done a thing today. You guys, all it takes, let me
Talk
say
about
this.
talk about that for real though, because people want to talk about dance. Talk about how you had to show up.
Dance. Enough. I tell my friends all the time, it's not about dance. People want to know that when they're forced to be in a confined area with you
for hours
a day, 8-9 hours a day, 4 or 5 months out of the year, they not gonna start hating you. They're gonna have a good time.
Period.
People want to know.
That's just real tea.
It's just real.
That's just real tea.
You gotta be able to get along with people. You gotta be able to talk about something other than, so and so got on this job.
Literally.
I don't care about who got on no job.
Any of the legends that I've had on here, like Jamal Sims or Luther, like anybody that's like been around for many years, hired many dancers, is like, I just want to make sure we can be in the room together for a long period of time,
cool.
and you're gonna do your job.
We're gonna make sure we're gonna be cool.
That's
and
it.
You can actually do your job.
That's it.
But as far as like,
that's it.
You guys really got to start showing. You know, people are boring.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, you're a fucking snooze. That's why no one wants to be around you. And that's why
you're not booking.
And that's why you haven't had a job. You're a fucking snooze, okay?
I love you're a fucking snooze. That's the name of this video. You're a fucking snooze.
You're a fucking snooze. No one wants to be around you. They can smell the desperation coming off of you. You smell like, I need this job more than I need air.
Because
in my
let's also be
lungs.
very clear. When you walk in a room and do your thing, you're not giving like, look at me.
Yeah.
It's very just who you are and what
Yeah.
you give.
Yeah.
And obviously you're very grateful to be on the job, but
Very.
you guys hired me.
Yeah.
Like,
why am I supposed to be acting like, this can be really sticky here, because it's like, I'm so grateful, but like, why am I supposed to be acting like this? This is it. Sometimes it is life changing, but like,
and there's those moments, and I think we all adapt to those moments.
Yeah.
But I'm on a music video. We will all be gone from here in 2 days.
17 hours.
And then the video will come out in 2 months. We'll all send a text in the group chat.
I'll get a buyout. You won't even give me a residual.
You won't even give me a residual.
I'll never have to think about it again.
I'll see it at the club play every Saturday night. And then, so yeah, let's just all act accordingly. This is a job.
And that's why I like to have fun. Because at the
Period.
end of the day, I think that people hear me say all the time, this dance shit is not real.
Yeah,
and like,
it's AI. It so is.
It's not real. It's
so AI.
a part of your life, but it's not your whole life.
You can't make it your whole life.
I'm really living a real life. Like, we live in Los Angeles where a carton of eggs is $14.99.
Fires are starting every day.
There is real life happening every day, and you want
Yeah.
me to be in here and be stressed about this, and I just cannot. I need to go in and have a good time. I'm a laugh. I'm a smile. I'm gonna do the step.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn the step. I'm gonna do the step, but I'm gonna have a good time.
I'm gonna have a good
and
time.
I'm most likely not gonna let you not allow me to have a good time.
And I was talking about that too, actually, with Luther. I was saying, like he was asking, so what do you do when the job situation is not exactly how you want it to? I'm like, I just do my job.
I just do my job.
That's it. I will do my job, and that is it. I'm not going to be disrespectful to you. I'm not going to be rude to you. I'm not going to talk about you online. I'm not going to make no subliminal messages on my story. No, I'm going to do my job.
And I'm going to head on to the next one. Cause it's not real. I literally don't ever have to see you again. And I think we get mixed up too. Cause on these jobs, we're like, these are my friends. These are your coworkers.
These are your coworkers. These are your coworkers.
This is my coworker.
You have friends.
I have friends. Just cause I was here every day with you for 4 days don't mean you my newfound best friend. We're coworkers.
And we don't have to give that either. We don't even have to do that thing where we pretend that this is like a family after the music video. We've been together for 28 hours.
This is work. We're on a group project.
Literally.
So have fun while you're there. Move on to the next thing after.
And I think mentally that will help a lot of people too, with the fact that you don't have to attach yourself to these experiences.
You don't.
Because if I did that with every amazing job I've ever had, I'd be walking around here with Nike tattooed on my forehead.
Constantly. And wow, what amazing and like what amazing jobs you've had.
You know what I mean? But if I wore that
into that person who's like, I'm on an amazing job.
Hulu sweatshirt. Like, hello? Like, hello? Like, I don't know. I just think
it's crazy.
It will help you mentally to be able to separate the two. You have your real life and you have your professional life.
That's it. We got to start living like, I hate using the word like normal people.
But seriously
like,
though.
We got to start living a little bit like normal people because.
And it keeps you grounded. Let's be real. It gives you a sense of like, girl, yes, you get to be on set one day, but then maybe next week you're gonna be over here like trying to figure out your next check. Like
you're gonna be at home,
yeah.
and the only way to make sure you're all right when you're at home is to know that this shit is not real, babe.
AI.
We're in a simulation.
The
Matrix.
Black Mirror. Right? Is there any artist that you want to work for that you haven't?
Whoa.
Because you've already done Beyonce.
Oh my God.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Wait. Who do I want to work for? You know, I'm going to tell you like I told when I signed with Clear.
Oh.
I switched to Clear like I think last August or something like that.
Shout out to Clear Talent Group.
Shout out me, Tomato. I told her these artists be doing too much.
Period. I say it all the time. You know that.
I said I more so have choreographers that I want to work with rather than artists because the artists are just wishy-washy and flip-floppy. But if I had to choose one, and people used to laugh at me for saying this, and it's still true to this day, I would love to work with Sierra.
Oh my God, why would they laugh?
I need to hit a goodie step.
Like, come on, she be eating too. Like, why would you not?
I've had to turn the job down like two or three times.
Hey, shout out to that though.
But no,
I know, but still, like it's in the air. It's available to you.
Hopefully, it just comes back to me. Come back, Sierra. Come back.
Come back.
I'm a mom too, girl.
Okay.
We can relate.
Have you ever been fired from a job?
Now you know.
Oh wait, I wasn't even gonna do that. I swear to God. I swear to God.
You know I have.
I swear to God I was not even doing that. But
the
hey.
thing is, I was like, I know Dexter is going to ask me about this. And I said.
Oh, yeah, but it wasn't even going to be till later.
I'm ready to
Okay, we're going to put a pin in that. We're going to put a pin in that.
Are we?
Put a pin in that.
We're going to come back to
We're going to come back to that because I have a question about that. Which is crazy that I didn't even I want to talk about Jamal first and the baby.
My man?
Your man. Who I just found out the other day at the baby shower. His real name is Martin. So
well, you don't know us like you thought you did.
Damn. And I thought I was gonna win that little game, child. Did you know what I put for your favorite snack?
What? I don't.
Penis.
First of all, the clue that I gave was it was warm and crunchy.
Wow. Man.
Whoa. Warm and crunchy led you to wee wee.
I know my friend. And then when everybody got the paper, they were like,
I do like it, as you can tell.
Hey, yo. Wait, okay, so you guys met at Beachella. That's so cute.
I guess so.
Shout out to Beyonce for putting people in love.
I always tell Jaquel, I said, if not for nothing, you got me and my man together.
She could at least sing at your wedding.
You know,
like
throw it, pay for it. Least you could do.
Oh wait, okay, so that was 18? Y'all been together since 2018.
I mean, define together.
Stop it, please.
It's been a rocky road.
Oh my God. Well, talk about that. Talk about dating somebody in the industry. Like, does he consider himself a dancer? Because he obviously dances, but he does so many other things.
No, he thinks dance is so cringe these days.
I
bet.
bet.
He's a musician, you know. He always was a musician and dancer. So I think he moved here to be a dancer, though. And anybody that don't know my man, he is on the short. He's a short king. He's
oh my God, but he is so cute. Woo! Jamal's so cute.
He's a manly man.
A manly man.
But he's on
even
the
when he was walking around the other day, making sure everything was all right.
Yeah.
Florida as well.
Yeah, that's my man.
Period.
No, you know Jamal's from Georgia.
Everything I knew about this man is a lie.
He did go to FAMU though.
Okay.
And he wanted to be from Florida so bad.
Okay. Because he knows everybody from Florida.
I tell him that all the time. So
okay.
He very much is giving, but he's from Decatur, Georgia. But
just kidding.
Decatur. But he's on the shorter side. So, you know, he wasn't, you know, booking as many jobs as he wanted to. He did assist. He assisted Jaquel.
Right.
He assisted Othan for a little while. Like, you know, he was out here in the dance streets, but I think he was just over the whole, like, you're too short for the job thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, fuck y'all.
Oh, right. Because that's
Yeah.
a thing too. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
You're too short for the job. So he plays trumpet, and like he's done stuff with that. He's been in music videos with the trumpet, and he's been on
That's so
stage with the
cool.
trumpet, and that's how we met at Beachella. He was hired as a dancer.
Wow.
But then when they brought the band in, it was all of his friends, and he was like, I would much rather play in the band. And so Jaquel, shout out Jaquel again, let him just switch over.
So he literally said, I would rather play. First of all, this is not college. You don't get to just
don't get to
switch your
just choose.
major. I think I'm going to go up there with
He
him.
said, I actually don't want this job. The job I want is that one.
Hot.
So he went over and
out.
yeah, he played in the band for.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my.
And then like, what was the meeting process? Like y'all like just.
It was raggedy. I was raggedy. You know, the thing about me is I just kind of say things.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
I don't think people are going to think anything about it, but they
apparently do.
So I was friends with other people there who already knew him because he's been here before me, and he was in the industry or whatever. And one of my friends was saying hi to him, and I was like, hi, I don't know you, but my name's Courtney, and like, what's your name? And he was like, Jamal. He gave me a hug, and I was like, I could feel your dick on my leg. And
she also told that story, by the way, at the baby shower.
At the baby shower.
On a microphone.
And my mama talking
with her
about
mother sitting
she
right there.
I said, girl, you know we be doing it. Look, raw. Obviously, girl. You're not.
This is the best episode yet.
You're not traumatized.
Traumatized.
You can see we be doing
Oh my gosh,
it.
she loves Jamal too.
She loves Jamal.
She
Thank
loves
God.
him. Yeah, right. I know.
Because I might have to fight over my man. I'm so happy that like people in my family like him and my friends like him because like
You would stick beside him.
yikes.
Yeah.
It's given.
Is it only him or you're just like that?
It's just him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I wasn't fighting over none of them other niggas.
But this one right
This
here.
nigga right here.
Oh my God.
I don't know what it is.
Because he's a good man. He really is.
That
like,
short man got me gone.
and a chokehold for real. Hey, that's what you should be. That's how you want to be. And happy about it too.
My baby daddy.
BD. Were you guys planning a baby? You talked about it?
Okay, so I say a lot that I gotta have a baby. It's like literally.
Dominique did say that you kept saying that on tour. She did say that.
I do say that a lot. I'm like, I gotta have a baby. And that doesn't mean we were planning it. And like, we would go places and people would be like, you guys have kids? And Jamal would be like, by next year, we're having a kid. And I'd be like, huh? You ain't told me nothing. Oh. But we weren't like, he wasn't like, lay down, let me put a baby in you. You know, like.
But you weren't against it.
No. It was in the air, but I didn't know I was gonna be sniffing it up so soon.
I know that. Right.
Okay. I said, baby. I was sniffing it up. Who knew? As a matter of fact, we weren't planning it so much. Like when I always take pregnancy tests. Like
just cause.
It's really wild. I don't have time for the shock and surprises.
I was gonna say you work with your body, like you're in the industry. You don't have time to be.
I need to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Beforehand.
Exactly.
So before I even missed the period, I took the test, and I'm so used to it saying no that like I just threw it away. And baby,
oh my God,
when I went back in that bathroom and I seen that,
you couldn't believe it.
I said, 2 line. What that supposed to mean?
See the box.
What is me? Yeah, was shocked.
Wow, but so good. A baby girl.
Baby girl.
I asked Jamal, I said, did you want a boy or a girl? He was like, he didn't want to say. He was like,
he didn't want to say.
I wanted a boy. But a girl is going to be. I was like, yeah.
We just knew we were having a boy.
Really?
Oh, we knew. We just knew.
I saw you as a boy mom. I did.
We just knew.
But a girl mom is going to be so
I'm actually really excited about having a girl now.
Well, you're going to be just like your mother, just like you already are.
Listen, there is going to be 3-4 generations of people acting the same. It's a little bit scary.
Yeah.
No, it's frightening.
No, it's good.
I'm frightened.
It's good.
I'm frightened.
I don't know if y'all remember. I'll speak of Courtney's mom. I'm going to put a clip right here. Courtney's mother went viral for whooping her student, because she's a teacher. She literally battled her student and won.
What a
and then went on a press tour.
What a crazy lady.
That's your mom.
How are you going viral? I'm supposed to be the dancer.
I'm the dancer.
First of all, I'm the one that posted the video.
Right. Let's talk about that.
So I'm pissed.
Let's talk about that. You set her up for a win, Noki.
How dare you? She didn't want me to post the video because she said she didn't like the way her butt looked.
Oh, because she was turned around.
And I said, babe, they're going to see that ass.
Hey, listen, the whole thing was just epic. Like,
that lady went on a press tour.
She went on a press tour.
And was getting free vacations. I went with her on one of the vacations. We went to Mexico for
God,
free.
yes.
Stayed at a grand resort.
Come on.
It was beautiful, but she went viral, honey.
Shout out to that.
Listen.
Would you move out of LA?
I can't imagine myself being here for the rest of my life.
You can't wait. Yeah, you're like, I want to go.
But Jamal thinks this is the best place on
the
planet.
Jamal loves LA. Interesting.
He's always like, yeah, the beaches, the mountain, the desert. You got everything in one. Don't all. I'm definitely here for work.
Yeah.
I'm here for work. I think it's beautiful. When I look around, I'm like, wow, I can't believe here.
Can't they believe that you live in a place like this? I agree with that.
Been here for 10 years and I'm still like, I can't believe I live here, but like, I can't live here.
For the rest of your life.
I just can't.
You couldn't do
it. I just don't think I can.
Where would you want to go?
Yeah, I don't know. We recently been looking at houses in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico?
Which is so random.
Y'all would go to Puerto Rico?
I want guava pastries every day.
Every day.
I want to live on... We still have the beach. You know what I mean?
And the mountains, too.
And it's close to home.
Oh, very true.
Our families wouldn't need passports to travel there because it is technically a U.S. state. So I'm like... For now. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Until
who
fucking...
knows? Ooh, we're in a simulation. We're in a
trying times.
Yeah, so
that's real.
We're thinking about that, but like everywhere I tell him, he's like, no, because I love Chicago. I think Chicago's a beautiful city. I'm like, we can do Chicago, even Arizona. Yeah. He's like, hell no to everything. Texas, he's like, no. He's like, definitely the fuck not.
I could see him not wanting to be in Texas.
He don't.
I feel like he's gonna want to stay in California.
He's gonna want to stay here and buy these $3 million homes.
Hello, that's a 1 bedroom with 1 guest bedroom
with a half refrigerator.
No,
I can't do it.
Courtney has known me for a very long time now. Has it been 10 years?
I don't know. It's close. I mean, it's
you moved
close.
Here.
It's at least like
8, 9.
Let's say an 8, 9 and a half. It's pretty close to 10.
I need you to tell me how I can fix my RBF.
What?
Yeah.
Because I don't have a problem with it.
Courtney doesn't have a problem with it, but I've gotten told from many instances from Courtney that her friends will say, you know what? I actually spoke to Dexter and he's not nice. A bitch.
I kind of like him a little.
Like, what do I do? I've tried to walk around.
That's not a good face. That's actually going to make people think there's something wrong internally.
So I don't know what else to do.
I don't think you need to fix a thing, friend. I say be yourself. Hey, be true to you. If they don't like your resting bitch face, oh well. Don't look at me. Put a sleeping mask on. I'm going to walk around like this whenever.
There's nothing I can do.
You can't do anything about it.
There's nothing I can do.
You're a nice guy.
You don't have it, so why don't you have it?
You don't think I have it?
No, you don't have it at all.
Do I walk around like this?
No, you don't, but you just don't have it. You don't.
Maybe.
You look nice.
Maybe.
You do. And I'm envious.
You look nice.
You look nice.
Mad.
Like, damn.
Maybe, do you think happy thoughts?
I think about everything though. That's also a thing. People don't even know that like when I'm even in any situation, like my brain is thinking about 80,000 things at one time.
Yeah, you have a lot on your...
No.
You've got real bills and real responsibilities. You can't just walk around smiling and cackling and shucking and jiving.
It's rarely a shuck and a jive.
No.
I only shuck and jive with y'all in the podcast.
And that's it.
That's it.
And the rest of the time you look serious, frowned up, walking around. No, I actually wouldn't even. I don't even think you had resting bitch face.
Really?
No, I think you look pleasant.
So when your friend said that I actually like him, he's not a bitch. Did you say he didn't think he was a bitch?
Bitch, what? I said, whatever does that mean, bitch? What are you saying right now?
Are you scared to like figure out what it looks like to be a mother in the industry?
Oh, honey, I'm terrified.
Really?
I mean, I didn't tell anybody I was pregnant until I was
not even me.
Okay.
Crazy.
Don't get on here and start choking me.
Crazy.
Until I was like almost 7 months pregnant because up until the point where I had a belly and I had to start telling people I could work. I worked. No one cared if I worked. But then as soon as they knew, it was like, you can't do this job. You're pregnant. The thing is still the size of a pumpkin seed. Right. I can do the job.
Wow.
And it's just like they write you off, you know? And so I'm a little terrified about.
But I mean, listen, you had Jaquel Knight and Jamel McWilliams at your baby shower, so they support. You know what I mean? And that's obviously not the only people. I'm just saying, like,
there are some people in the industry that are really supportive. Like, I've seen a couple pregnant people on jobs, like, but I'm just like, why are there not more? We went through this whole like phase of inclusivity and like hiring people who look all types of ways and all body types, and why is pregnant not one of them? If you have a job and you're supposed to be portraying like all these different characters, how is it that none of these 100 characters is pregnant?
Because a pregnant woman in a Gap commercial would be major.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And look around. Everybody's pregnant right now. That's what reality looks like. So why wouldn't it look like that?
Why doesn't the industry reflect that?
Why doesn't it?
That's real too.
And so it just kind of grinded my gears a little bit. And I was like, I'm going to just keep this a secret. I ain't going to tell nobody because I don't want to, you know.
That's a real thing, though, because there's a big argument about that. Like, you know, like with the industry, why are you not seeing actual people that look like actual people on these jobs?
And then they want to put in the breakdown of the job, like the audition pedestrian. You don't want me to be pedestrian. You want me to have an 8-pack.
Literally.
Like, that's not a regular person thing. So which is it, you know? So I'm terrified, Dexter.
No, it's going to be so good.
I'm terrified. I'm showing up at the rehearsals with my babe on my breast.
Proud.
Feeding.
Proud.
Feeding.
Yeah.
Give me 5 minutes. I must feed.
When's the last time you've hit a step? Like, when's the last time you've like felt like, whoo-wee?
All the time. Dexter knows I'm always saying I'm exhausted from dancing. Woo. The last time I danced, I went to class. I went to Guido's class.
Oh my God. How was that?
Guido has a great class.
That's good.
I went in December.
And how many months pregnant were you?
Almost 5.
Okay. Did it feel crazy?
Felt 5.
Felt 5 months.
Somebody was asking me, I went and watched a class the other day and out it. And somebody was like, why are you not taking class? And I was like, I'm not here to pretend like dancing while pregnant is fun. It's not. You know, it's you feel different. You have to like really.
There's so much weight in front too. Like,
I have never weighed this much in my life.
No, of course.
You know what I mean? You feel different. There's a head like pressing down on your pelvis. So like all of these muscles that you're using, they feel different.
Wow.
And like people are just like, yeah, woo, I'm in class.
But it's hard. It is beautiful to watch though. But
it's amazing. They're really superheroes. Like the women who do it.
You're one of them. You're doing it right now.
I can't dance for medical reasons right now.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to. But I think, try to like at least like stand in the back. I wouldn't be going for blood.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
oh my God, your first job back, that's going to be crazy. You're going to be gagged.
I'm already gagged.
You're going to be gagged.
It doesn't even come yet.
You're going to be like, oh my God.
I'm already gagged.
Okay, now we have a segment called Finish the Lyric.
Oh, I'm so stressed about this.
So,
you're going to try to give me a hard one.
No, I think you're going to know it really easy, and that's kind of why I gave it to you, because I just want to hear you say the lyrics. I know how to fuck. I know how to ride.
I can spin around and cue the dick still inside. Now your mouth, you're looking real scared. I'm a man eater, headhunter. I'm prepared. Yeah, you running now. You run.
Thank you. I just really wanted to hear you do that.
Trina raised
Shout
me.
Shout out to Trina.
Whoa.
Trina raised us.
You hear me?
Trina raised us.
Hey.
Trina Rockstar.
Hey.
With the nurse outfit.
If she could be 14 singing about that.
I can listen to it at 6.
I related to it. She said she could spin around and keep the dick still inside. Me too. Dream beam. Who cares if I'm in middle school? I too can do it.
Okay, now we have our famous segment called Spill the Tea, where I asked Courtney some tea and we just discussed it. We kind of touched on it a little earlier, but this is what I want to talk about. So I asked you if you had gotten fired from a job.
You did ask me that.
So let's just dive into that. I have my own experience with this same issue, but we can start with yours.
Okay. The answer to your question is, I sure have been fired. And it wasn't that long ago.
Not long.
Okay.
Not long at all.
It wasn't long ago. So an artist that I was dancing for, like, can I say things?
If you want to.
I don't think she's going to be upset about it. It's what happened, whatever. Yeah. And it was a contractual thing. The reason why I got fired. I had been dancing with Victoria Monet since like 2019. It started as like, odd jobs here and there. And then I like became one of the girls. So, we had been on the jobs, whatever. Me and my opposite, who was Taya.
And you started with her. You were like,
you know,
her.
we were there.
Right.
We had been doing the shows, whatever. And so they're like, "Are you guys available for tour?" We're like, "Yeah." So we go into the tour rehearsals. A lot of people don't know. Like we rehearsed. We rehearsed for it. We did almost 3 weeks of rehearsal.
Right.
Like the week we got fired, we were gonna leave that week for the first show. And look at his face.
That just makes me so sad because that shit is so. You think you're going, you pack your bags, you tell your friends.
In my mind, I've spent the money.
I done bought a
new bag.
I bought a bag for the tour. Yeah.
So I like to say now, I'm like, okay, I was a glorified skeleton crew. It's fine. Because, you know, we had pieces set on us. Like people were coming in, setting the pieces and making them up, and we were learning them, and, you know. But what happened was that final week, the Friday before the final week, we didn't have a contract. So we kind of were just working. We hadn't been paid yet. Like, not thinking that we weren't gonna get paid because we had never had an issue with getting paid from her before. But we just hadn't been, and nothing was set in stone. And we as dancers have our own triggers in the industry as well. It's not like I don't trust you, but like I'm triggered, you know,
by all the other past things that have happened to me. Yes,
I've been unfortunate, and on those things I didn't say anything, and then I'm the butt of the joke
because I can't do nothing 3 months later when I don't have a check.
I'm stepping in shit, you know. I'm working for free, so we were just triggered, and we had told Kira that Friday. Kira was the choreographer, and we told her on that Friday, we were like, hey, you know, if by Monday we don't have any contracts, we can't come to rehearsal. We need to figure this out.
That's just that.
We're leaving in 4 days. We don't know where we're sleeping. We don't know anything. And so that Monday, I think there was kind of a mad dash to like try to figure it out. It was like okay, let's get this pumped out, whatever. But it just was not, I guess, lining up like the things that we were asking for. It didn't go with the budget or what have you. And the crazy thing is, we did end up signing. We were like, you know what? This is our girl.
We're going to do it anyway.
We're going to do it anyway.
And y'all have been with her from the beginning.
We love her. We're going to do it anyway. We signed it. And it was crickets for like hours. We didn't hear anything. We're like, I mean, I'm on the phone. At this point, Misha's not even my agent at Clear. I'm on a 3-way call with Taya and Misha.
Wow.
Like, what's going on?
What's the tea? Yeah.
You know, my God. It's crickets. And then Misha gets a long text about like just they're gonna go in a different direction, and the trust was broken, and we let them down by not coming, and rightfully she probably had her own triggers with that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like someone could have done that to her before, and she was like, "Oh, not again."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? God. And so, unfortunately for us,
that was it.
That was the end of that ride.
God. Courtney.
Yeah. So for a little bit, it was like, I was like, whoa.
Oh, I know. I remember.
It was shocking.
And I've never seen you get upset about a job like that. And you were like,
I was shocked.
Yeah.
And I think it shocked me even more, or maybe even like made me feel weird, because I was talking to I had talked to Victoria's manager, and I had talked to Kira, and then the only person I hadn't talked to was Victoria. And I was like, but that's my girl, you know, like, so I was like, this is feeling loose-ended, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it was just and people were calling me because like they had auditions after that to like. That's
the whole other part of it, is the after part where like people now find out about you getting fired and what happened, girl. I thought y'all was going on tour. It's all of it.
People were calling me like, are you hurt? What's going on?
Yeah, like exactly.
Did you get hurt? And I'm like, no, I got fired. I got hurt in here.
Okay.
But
Grandma not sad. She's just disappointed. Okay.
Grandma is just disappointed. All right.
No, but that is real, man. Yeah. Like, and how many times have we gotten close to some of these artists and these people and and it's like, it's a business.
In the end of the day, it is business. And what upsets me sometimes, I think, is they protect themselves from a business angle, but they don't understand when you protect yourself from a business angle.
It comes off as being a diva.
Yeah, you're being a diva because you want this thing. Yes. And I'm like,
no, I want security just like you.
I just don't want to use my vibrator with another person in the room every night while I'm trying to sleep. You know what I
It's
mean?
my own room.
Like, that's
On my own
it.
room.
I just want to bathe
You
at
know?
my own time and not have to see when she's going to bathe.
Type. No,
You know?
type. That's
So,
real.
It's not, it never was personal for me.
Yeah.
Like, I am still, I have no hard feelings
Right.
towards anyone. You know,
Right.
it's like for me, and I did say this, and I think it says, shut up. I think I could rub people the wrong way because we would talk about it, and
Got it.
and Taya, she was having this feeling. She was like, I don't know, but I just feel like we're not going, Courtney.
Really? Before the other dancer, Taya, she felt like there was something in her spirit that was like, I don't know, something feels
She was
off.
just like, I just feel like we're not going. And I was like,
That's so weird.
I was like, huh.
Even after being in rehearsals, even after everything, she just felt it.
And I mean, we were at rehearsal all day. We would have Sean in the morning, Kira at night. You know, like we would be there all day. And she was just like, I just feel.
It just feels something. You
I
don't feel
just
like we're going.
And listen to what I said in the room with everybody there. Now, this is where I need
This is
my
where you
ass
fucked
kicked. This is where I need my ass whooped. I said, well, it's not my first job. Won't be my last. One thing about me, I'm going to get another job. And
and you did.
I think maybe that wasn't nice.
But I mean, here's the other thing too. It's true. It's true. Because again, if y'all let me go so easy, I could easily walk to my next job.
There's a lot of things out here and opportunity for us.
Thank God there are. You know what I mean? Thank God that wasn't the
everyone
only
wants
thing
a
you could
dancer.
do.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God, because if I had been relying on that, my bill.
Literally homeless.
Yeah, you know
so-
what I mean? So I think it just gets like,
That's a good point, though. They a lot of these recording artists and labels treat and protect themselves legally, financially, and all that kind of stuff. But when we do, it's looked at as difficult.
Yeah.
But there is a reason that I stopped really working with a lot of those types of jobs, because like you don't care about
You don't
us.
care about me.
You don't.
You don't care about
It's
me.
a number and a dancer. That's it to you.
you don't care about me.
But there are a lot of people that do. So that's when you see the instance of somebody who not necessarily doesn't care. I'm not saying
Yeah,
that.
they could
but-
actually care, but they're still very much, this is business and I hired you. You work
and
for
I
me.
can't work with people. I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to show up for you. Like, you
Every
know what I mean?
time.
Like you said, you signed a contract anyway. You were down to do it.
I signed it anyway. I was down. I said, fuck it. We ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
We're
you
going.
know?
I mean-
you believed in her. Like, she obviously saw the
yeah.
talent. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
my girl. Listen,
Still.
still my girl.
Still, yeah.
You know, so, it's like I said, obviously there's no hard feelings, excuse me. I know it was business.
Period.
And it was also just business on my end.
Yeah.
And I think it gets a little mucky when
Right.
you're friends with people.
Right.
You know, so it got mucky even with Kira. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So that's why I say losing friends over this dance shit. If we falling out about this dance shit,
Was we really friends
wasn't
for
meant
real?
to be.
We wasn't
that's
friends
how
for real.
I feel.
We wasn't friends
you know
for
what
real.
I mean?
And you now know exactly, now that you brought that up, you know exactly how I feel about that. Because Courtney and I were in a situation where I lost people that I had been close to for a very long time.
Longer
Longer than I had known you.
Yeah, longer even.
Because of me taking credit for my own work.
Business.
So, and mind you, I'm not even taking credit on IMDb. I'm not taking credit on Google.com.
Child, on the gram.
It's my caption.
On the gram. People don't even be reading them sometimes.
They probably literally, they saw Meg Thee Stallion and they were like, oh, bet. Hi, congrats.
The first thing they probably thought was whoever Megan does her choreography, normally that's who did it. You know what I mean? So
literally, for them to see my name was probably a shock.
they were like,
oh, okay.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so,
I
like
mean,
you
I
said.
lost them friends too.
But if we're falling out over job shit, over this dance shit, were we really cool like that for real?
Were we cool, babe?
No.
Are you good, babe?
So that's T.
You need
But
that?
hey, fired only one time.
I think just once.
Only once.
That's
Only once.
That's the only one I can think of.
I'll fire you.
Thank you.
I'll hire that. I'll fire you. Say yes,
so I can have another notch on my belt.
You can have another story. Now we have a segment called Ask Dexter, where Courtney asks me some questions, and I am very nervous because Courtney is crazy.
No, don't be nervous because this stressed me out so bad, and I couldn't decide. I was watching. I was just I had, I watched the episodes, but I was going back and being like, what did people ask him? Like, to see, and I was like, do I go serious? Do I go?
People have gone so many different routes.
Anyway, so my first question that I want to ask you is because, I look at you, and I'm sure a lot of people look at you, and you're so successful in honestly every field that you want. Like, you just woke up and said, I want to start a podcast. And like, look at you. You know what I mean? And you've got the house, and you've got the BMW.
Hey,
and you got,
you too.
Hey,
hey,
we're not talking about what I have. And you've got these two like Frenchies, and like you just have all these things that people would kill for. And I just wanted to know, and like the career people would kill for. And I wanted to know, is there anything that you feel like you're missing in this life?
Yeah, a man to pay the bills.
Okay.
And I said it, and I'm saying it. Like, literally, no, I'm
but
just kidding.
Dexter, you could have a man.
Let's not start this.
Okay.
No, but really though, it is. I've spent a lot of time focusing on myself. I really have. Like, I'm an only child. Hello, only children.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I spent a lot of time focusing on myself and what I want, and growing my brand, and being not this person's choreographer or this person's dancer or this person's whatever. I want to just be Dexter Carr. That's it, period. So I am in a place now where I'm like, you know what? Like, it would be nice to share the life that I've built with someone. And that's probably because like I'm old now, but like, it's like, I'm just
old is nuts.
But like, it's just definitely like, I hate being that person, but it's so true. Like, it does after a while, like, okay, I've done that. I've done this. I've done that. I've done that. What's next? And I think that would be.
Take me on a date.
I mean,
marry me.
Cook
me a meal.
And even the dates, I'd be like.
You'd be on the dates like, ooh, maybe I didn't want to.
I wish I didn't say yes. No, yeah. But yeah, and I think I need to be, like I was telling you before, I need to stop being so looking for red flags from everybody, because baby, I will search and find.
Dexter, you are picky. You are, like I said, you could have a man easily. You're picky.
I just don't want you to be a con artist, scammer.
Well, that's
thief.
everyone.
It's LA.
You've just knocked out most of LA.
90% of West Hollywood. No, yeah. I think I am not like, I'm open to seeing what that looks like for real, and not doing like the thing where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on a date and then never talk to this person again. Like,
So all the rich niggas out there. My friend Rich too. He want another rich
wait.
Huh?
See, this is the problem. This is how the other ones come around.
My friend wants somebody to match his fly. Okay. Yeah, I always wonder about that, because you seem so happy, and like you don't give off like, I'm so lonely, I need a man. No. But
I'm an only child, so we can be by ourselves.
We don't get lonely.
We don't, but it's nice. You know what I mean? Like I was looking at you and Jamal, and you guys have such a. It's like a symbiotic relationship where like everything you lack, he has. Everything he lacks, you like. It just works so well.
He's an only child too.
I know. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, it's the independence we build.
Yeah, like that's probably what it is.
Yeah, and all these other losers.
He knows how to get you, and you know how to get him, and you don't like. If he wants space, it doesn't bother you.
Yeah, no. I'm like.
I never get that. I always get men who. Yeah, I do.
Really?
I do.
Maybe you got to stop being so great. What are you doing to those? What are you doing to those men?
Or I need to be understanding of somebody and appreciate that they want to be around me. Like that's not a bad thing.
Our biggest issue is that I really like you and want to be around you. You see how crazy that sounds, Dexter?
So I'm sick.
So it's you. So what? You're the problem.
I'm the problem.
You're the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I gotta figure out if I want to be messy here with this next
God,
question.
There's so much fun.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Because I heard Kid Fury ask you this about an artist, and I want to know how
that was such a good question.
Because you teach and you see a lot of dancers, and I get into this space where sometimes I look at the people who are being hired constantly, and I start thinking, is it because they're really good and professional, or is it because somebody else hired them, so the next person wants to hire them? And the question I want to ask to you is, Is there any dancer who works a lot?
That I think is overrated.
Yes.
Oh my God. What a good question. I mean,
he's moving his eyebrows around.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, and this is me literally keeping it a bean.
Keep it a bean.
I am keeping it a bean. I will say the level of talent in the professional dancers that are working now,
it's up there.
Is up there.
It's high.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, it's high.
And this is serious. You know me. I'll be like, oh yeah, girl, did it. But
these bitches deserve to work. Hey,
Denzel hits it.
Hey, they're whooping me.
Amari hits it. Claudia hits it.
Hey.
Jordan hits it.
Hey.
And what I really like is that they all have their own personality. Nobody's trying to be like another person.
And that's
which, you know,
good.
is my, because I hate this whole, back when I was dancing, everybody had a shaved head and everybody had to stand like this.
And them combat boots.
And them combat boots. Like, I love that dudes now feel comfortable showing up to rehearsal, and not even a crop top, but one of those little cute half shirts and some cargo pants and hitting it.
Be yourself. Yeah.
Even the Chris Brown dancers, I went to the show, everyone's different.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Hitting
Nobody is the same.
their own way.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taylor Terry is nothing like Josh, but they can be on the same stage. So I'm gonna be on. I don't know if I could say anybody.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey.
Shout out to this generation and younger. We out here for real.
We got some. Hey, the old bitches like us got some stiff competition.
Hey.
You guys came in.
You gotta pull up your bootstraps. And that's what I like too. I like now that it's class used to suck.
Oh yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. Class used to suck. When I first got to LA and it was all the working dancers of then, it was just who got the best body.
Yeah.
And who can whip their hair the most. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, now you're gonna have to
be
hit
in the
a
audition
step.
and dancing. In class dancing.
And you see my story. They be from other countries. Yeah, I just moved from Japan.
Okay. See? Hey, let's wrap this up. Because he's not in a Japanese accent. Let's wrap this up.
Eating. So that's, I'll say that.
Nice. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Now we have a segment called Slay or Nay, where I ask Courtney some rapid fire questions and she says, is it a slay or is it a nay? You part wigs.
I say slay.
Dangerous.
Out in the streets.
I think dangerous.
But protect your hair.
For real, though.
Braid it down in the back.
For real, though.
Be able to pop it off and change it at a moment's notice.
How long do you part wigs last?
If it's a good one.
Right. I mean, not even necessarily the quality of it, but how long can you wear it?
Oh, on your head. Not even sure.
That's what I don't know.
It's got clips. It's so
it
they have
clips
clips
around
like
the
a
sides.
clip in. Yeah. So I say pop it on when you need, girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Slay.
Bisexual men.
Dexter, now don't get
Come on.
Dexter's gonna get canceled.
No, this is just real tea.
You guys.
Does it slay or nay?
In what way, Dexter?
Would you date a bisexual man?
See, but then if I say no, people are gonna be like,
no,
well,
I don't
why
think that's
are you
true.
homophobic?
I don't think that's true. I think if you don't, it's your personal preference.
For me,
For you.
For me, nay.
To date a bisexual man.
Yeah, for me, nay.
Yeah. But you have no problem with bisexual men.
Yeah, no, I don't think bisexual men. I think y'all a little bit hoey.
Yeah.
Y'all can't choose what you want. A little indecisive and a little bit you want to have sex with everyone.
But you couldn't do it. Because some girls would be like, oh, I don't care.
I know people who would.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm just power to you. Yeah. What do black people say? If you like it, I love it.
If you like it, I love it.
But for me personally,
couldn't do it.
I like my man straight as an arrow.
She does.
Courtney's
a good old toxically masculine, loving, cisgendered hetero.
They're gonna be in the comments calling me homophobic.
It's homophobe. No, you guys, Courtney's not a homophobe. She's gay too. Trust me.
So gay.
Courtney's so gay. Okay, $50 master classes, but the person is a real master, a real master.
Does it have to be $50?
50 bones. 50 bones. 50 bones.
I'm gonna say nay, and this is why I'm gonna say nay. Okay. To be a master to me means you have worked your way up through the industry, correct?
Type.
You know that dancers don't be having $50 all the time just to come in and take class. And I understand investing in yourself and you pay this money because you want to be better. But sometimes in those master classes, they're not capped out. They're so full. You don't got space. You teaching at a rapid fire pace. Sometimes it gives money grab.
We're getting a barely any combo. We're getting no notes really, no personal notes. We're definitely not warm.
We pulling muscles. You know, it sometimes feels like a money grab for me, and so I am gonna say nay. Yeah. I don't know. I do like master classes, but I don't know that I'm gonna pay $50.
Right. Even at where you are in your career, you wouldn't do it.
I don't know that I'm going to pay $50.
It's real.
You know?
Real team. Music videos, doing them. You knew I was going to get your ass. You knew it.
I'll never work again in this industry. Woo. Okay.
We've already talked about this. Like, everyone, we've all talked about this. So please, you're in good company.
Doing them, nay. You know, I do them, and at the end of the day, I end up enjoying them, but I just wish they could be run better.
It's like college. Like, are you happy you got the degree? Yes. Does it suck? Yes. Like, it's just true.
I just wish you guys wouldn't have us going on set at 2 a.m. for the first time in the day.
Because let's be real, for dancers, just for people who don't know, dancers honestly have the craziest schedules when it comes to these music videos. Us and the crew that's like setting up and like all the set design and up, because we're there first.
We're there. Why are we there when the set's not up?
We're there first.
Why are you?
Before the entire scene is built, we're there.
Why are you calling me in when no one's here?
It's dark outside.
What am I doing here?
Cold.
And then you say, all right, sit there. Let us build all these things, okay? Just calm down. Have a little potato chip.
But then if you start trying to wander around because you've been sitting in this room for so long, hey, you guys, don't go too far.
Come back over here. Where are you going?
Because we're going to probably start soon.
You have to tell me if you have to pee. We're going to start soon in 12 more hours.
We have lunch before we even have first shot. I saw the call sheet.
And then you go in for the first shot and you're expected to be whooping, and it's 2:30 a.m. It's past your bedtime.
All right, we got this 2 times, y'all.
All the way through, 5-minute song. No, we're doing a master shot every time.
But when you watch the video after, it's like, whoa, this is incredible.
Sometimes we're not even in it. Sometimes it's just half of my ear, and I say, wow, I was really going for it.
Can't wait until 3 months till that check comes.
Can't wait till I get that check next year. Woo, my groceries.
Bow-legged men.
Okay. I say slay.
I love a bow-legged man. Hey. I saw one the other day at the gym and I was like,
they making room for that thing.
It's just like kind of crazy to see, but like, wow.
They got to have a little air for that. They got to spread them legs out.
And it's like such a crazy shape.
How did your legs get like that?
Looks like somebody went in the middle.
How did your legs get like that?
Really spicy food, like crazy spicy.
Nay.
You don't like spicy food?
I like normal spice.
Just like a buffalo.
Because I'm going to put a red pepper flake or a cayenne in something, or a buffalo.
Yeah, but when people like spicy food.
Why though?
I literally can't imagine.
Why are we burning our tongue? Like hot ones? No, I'm not.
No, I would never go on that.
Why?
I couldn't. I wouldn't last.
Causing myself discomfort for no reason in the like.
On purpose?
And disguising it as like, this tastes good? No. No.
Agreed. Bath and Body Works candles and fragrances.
Nay.
You don't like them.
We're not 10.
You don't like them. Okay, so here's what I am going to say.
No.
If you go to some of the candles, what about them? I'm not talking about like strawberry passion.
Mahogany teak wood.
I'm talking. Those are the kind of men I date. Mahogany teak wood. Teak wood. I'm talking about fresh linen.
Oh, I love fresh
sheets.
linen. The thing is, I have some Bath and Body Works like
the signature
plugins.
wall.
I have some wallflowers, but you said fragrances like you. I thought you meant body mist.
No. I'm talking about like house fragrances.
Oh, I plug them into the wall.
Those are actually really good, and they last really long too.
They last long. Now the candles,
it's the same scent.
Don't yell at me. I kind of don't like candles anymore because
really,
apparently they're bad for you.
What?
Apparently. It's been added to the list of things that are bad for you.
Can't do anything anymore.
Can't do shit. Close your nose. Close your eyes. Don't eat a thing.
God, Jesus.
So I don't do candles anymore. But like the wallflowers, I get down. They be having that $2 sale.
Okay,
all right, so change my answer to Slay.
Slay. Thank
okay,
you.
He talked me into it.
Because we may be sponsored by Bath and Body. No, I'm just kidding. Store-bought meals already cooked. Like, you know, like the hot food.
Like at Whole Foods?
Uh-huh.
Like the hot bar at Whole Foods?
Uh-huh.
See, this is hard because I'll go to the hot bar at Whole Foods, but nowhere else. Everywhere else is...
Only Whole Foods.
Everywhere else is
not even Publix?
Now, wait a minute.
Now, wait a
You're
fucking
getting
minute.
really belligerent. Publix, I'm going to get a sandwich and I'm going to get a chicken tender. And I'm going to get a chicken.
Always.
But
and a meatball and a rice and beans.
Wait, at Publix?
The one by my house.
I ain't never had.
Oh, yeah, we're from Miami. So.
Cubano. I ain't never had.
Fire.
For me, it's just hard because, like you said, I cook all the time.
Gourmet.
And sometimes the food don't be like outstanding.
And you know how to cook how you want to eat.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people can't do that.
That's all cooking is. My friend said, "What's it supposed to taste like?" I said, "How you want it to taste." That's all it is.
I'm not good at it, so I don't know what that means. This is why I got no man.
No, it's not.
Courtney.
We're gonna get you better. I know you're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna be able to cook it with you and your daughter. Huh? That's what we gonna do.
Yeah,
you gonna teach your daughter how to cook?
I just recently bought like a little book, a blank book of recipe, like blank, so I can write down recipes. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
To pass on.
I can't wait. I know.
Are you gonna put your infused ice cream in there?
I don't know.
Anyway, Courtney, that's all we got for today.
I start scratching my arm.
Tell us where we can find you. Tell the girls where they can look you up.
Don't look me up.
Okay,
no, I'm kidding. Fair. You guys can find me on Instagram at the Courtney Allen, which, by the way, Dexter made me change my name to that.
Her Instagram name was I Love Pepsi.
And it is that everywhere else.
As a 30-year-old woman.
You find me on Twitter at I Loves Pepsi. You find me on TikTok as I Loves Pepsi. But on Instagram, Dexter said, "Get professional, bitch.
Grow the hell up.
Grow up."
Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that.